And we are live. Hello, everyone. So, just as promised, we are going over jewelry every Friday until the holidays. I've got some rings on the table, some earrings. I've got some pendants. Some stuff that we haven't gone over yet. So some different stuff on the table. I'm going to give everybody some time to come in and join us. And then we will start chatting. If there is anything that anyone wants to see first off, let me know. And if there is something that you want to see that isn't on the table, also let me know. And I can go and grab it. But I'm going to give everybody some time to join us. How is everybody's Friday going? Friday evening. It's been pretty steady here at Goddess Elite today. Everyone's coming and getting their Christmas gifts. Don't fall too far behind. Definitely grab what you want ASAP. I've noticed a lot of people, if I feel bad, they come in and they're like, oh, I'm going to ask someone to get me this for Christmas, and they'll take a picture of it and send it. And the same day, if not the next day, that item goes out the door with somebody else. So definitely, if there is something that you are wanting, let your people know ASAP. Looks like we have some friends joining. Hello, how are you? We're going over some jewelry. For those who have not joined our live sales before, I'll kind of go over the rules. So to claim an item, what you will end up doing is, I feel like we're getting rated right now because the viewer count went up to like 22. Who is here? Show yourselves. So to claim, what you would end up doing is, for example, if I'm showing these tiger eye earrings, and you want them, what you would say is, after I announce the price, you would say, oh, 55 tiger eye earrings, claim. So claiming means that you want it, tiger eye, so that the actual item itself, so that I know what it is, and then also the price followed by, that way I know that you are confirming that you know the price of the item as well. After that, it's set aside for you, and then at the end of the live is when we send out invoices. If you want to get ahead of the game, send us a message. Usually through Facebook is how we like to do things. But if you are on any other of our social platforms, let us know. But you would send us a message and just be like, hey, here's my information. We'll need shipping information. We'll need payment information. So we send invoices through PayPal, but we can also send them through Venmo. PayPal is usually our first choice, but Venmo is also available. Is there any sort of jewelry, crystal that anyone wants to see? Anyone's on the market for, looking for? Now is your time before I start going in. How is everybody? Hello, hello. Hope everyone is doing well today. All right, so I'm going to start off with this pretty piece here. So this is a garnet set in 14K vermeil gold. So if anyone is curious as to what vermeil gold is, it is real gold. However, it is gold on top of sterling silver. In order for something to claim that it is vermeil gold, it has to be coated on top of 925 sterling silver. So you have a piece here that is hypoallergenic. There's no nickel or metals outside of sterling silver and the 14K vermeil gold. So I wish the lighting would do this one a little bit more justice. It is very, very red and like a very juicy red color. It's a very pretty piece. So this garnet right here, she is 110. Flip her around. And she's a pretty big piece, like right next to my nail. Like she's definitely not dainty. She's like that between something a little bit larger, but also not exactly super, super small. But she's really pretty. For those who are interested in garnets, they are a great stone for new beginnings. They are the birthstone of January birthdays. So they are great for the beginning of the year. The whole stone is about renewal, rejuvenation. It also helps with igniting of passions, and it is considered a love stone. I personally like it when I feel like after you're sick. Garnet is a good stone to wear to help kind of get your energy back up. Some claim that is a blood purifier. I cannot say that it is, but that is a claim, which makes sense because of that pretty red color of like a clear blood color. So if that is something that you are interested in, this piece is $110 with that high quality sterling silver and 14K vermeil gold on top. Continuing on with garnets. So if she was a little too chunky for you, this one right here, look at, I'm obsessed with her. So this is everyday gold. For those who do not know, our main jewelry supplier is Nugent Jewelry. They are high quality jewelers. They are very thorough in their research when it comes to where they're getting their crystals sourced as well as where they're getting their metals sourced. They run all the tests to make sure that their silver and gold is exactly what it's claiming that it is, so that you're not getting something that's saying that it's 14 karat gold, but it's not. So this is, they do very thorough research on the quality of metals and crystals that they are getting. So everyday gold is a little different than vermeil gold. So everyday gold has a thinner layer of gold on top of 925 sterling silver. So you're still getting that hypoallergenic metal, but it has a thinner layer of gold. However, on top of that gold is a coating that helps keep the gold, we'll say long term. It helps with keeping it tarnish free, scrape free. So this is a gold that you can wear every day and not worry about scraping it, rubbing it, flaking it. It has that protective coating on the top to keep your gold looking fresh and keeping it protected from the elements, whether it be the gym or whatever it is that you do every day. This right here is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece of garnet. She is stunning. She is faceted, which is where you're getting all that sparkle from. And she is smaller, so if I put her next to the other garnet, that is the size difference here. And she is 50. So if you have a January birthday coming up, this would be a good holiday gift present for them. Or if you're just looking for someone who has a January birthday, this is a really good choice. Really, really decent in an affordable price as well. The everyday gold is pretty affordable, depending on the cut of the stone and the rarity of the stone that it's set in. Do I have anything for October birthdays? That would be opals. I only know that because I am an October birthday. I have very few opals left, to be honest. I can go and grab some real quick if you are looking for an October birthday. Just let me know, Melanie, and I can go grab some opals while I wait for a response from Melanie. This right here is Hessonite garnet. So you got ideas to show your husband. I got you. I will go and grab an opal. So Hessonite garnet. It is a garnet. She is just a more of a cinnamon color. It's actually also known as cinnamon stone, but Hessonite garnet is the proper term for it. And I got you, Mel. There is a little bit of a metaphysical difference with Hessonite garnet. There we go. So the sad thing about Hessonite garnet is that it comes from the Greek word Hesson or Heson, meaning inferior, due to its lower hardness and density in relation to other garnets. So it's basically calling it inferior to other garnets, which is sad. Just because it's got a little bit of a less hardness level, but she is still just as pretty. And again, if you're not a big fan of that like ruby blood red color, Hessonite garnet is more of that orangey brown. And so a little bit of the properties are: it helps to release fear and anxiety. It gives you the strength to face your problems head on. It encourages mental and emotional healing. It boosts your confidence levels and then encourages you to seek out new adventures and challenges. So where this garnet is a little bit more self-confidence, courage, do the hard things. The garnet that everyone is used to seeing, the red garnets, are more so like passion, again, purification. But this one is more so like face your fears, and this is your support system or your support crystal. So this Hessonite garnet is in sterling silver, and she is 55. I am going to go grab a opal here. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I am back. I've got two different types of opals and I am running out. So I don't have a whole lot to show. But this is Ethiopian opal. This is that traditional opal that everyone is used to seeing. There's that really, really, really pretty green, orange, lightning bolt type flash. So that's the one that everyone's used to seeing. We have her in a square shape in sterling silver. Go over a little bit of the properties of Ethiopians. All right. Isn't it really pretty? It's super pretty. Like this one has crazy flash in it. Like it's such a nice high quality piece of opal to where you get that flash on almost every side. And it looks like it changes almost every time. Like look at that. Green mostly here. Green, green, and then you go into that flash of orange. So she's very pretty, and even outside of plastic, she's going to flash even more. The plastic kind of dulls it out, so she's going to be even brighter outside of the bag. So Ethiopian opal helps to provide emotional and mental balance. She also helps with communication of other realms. So if you are a spiritual practitioner, she helps with communicating with the spirit realm as well as angelic realms. So she aids in connecting with spirit and animal guides, boosts spiritual development, and then brings stability. So I'm going to see if I can get a better look here. There she is. Flashy, flashy. So she is 90, and there's all of your zodiacs. So she is super pretty. You have a small gift. A small gift. So she's beautiful. She is 90. And then my other opals that I have, that is my only Ethiopian opal I have right now. But ignore the Ethiopian opal ring I have on. It is not for sale. She is mine. She is well loved and well worn out. But right here, this is black opal. So lots of green flash in this one. Black opal is very rare. You don't run into it often. It is also a stone that is duplicated a lot to look real, but it's not. Like some people I have been conned out of money. Someone trying to sell me a black opal and it's not black opal. So she is a opal that helps with overcoming your fears. She protects the mind, aura, and emotion. So she's a protection stone. You never seen one like that before? Yeah. She's very rare. Like you don't run into these often. She helps in relieving anxiety, provides a boost of confidence, and then she inspires spontaneity. So if you are someone who needs a little bit more of a spontaneous lifestyle, she is the stone for you. So I have this one in a size 11. So she's a size 11. She is 120. Again, you're paying for the sterling silver and also for the rarity of the stone. Oh, there's some orange. Flash, girl, flash. Yep. So she's very, very pretty. Let's see. Then I've got this one. She is a size 10. And she's got blue, some orange, some green. She definitely has more of that opal. You wear a size 3 to 5. You have little fingers. Little fingers. Let me see what I got. I have a size 6. I want to say my rest are going to be a little bit bigger than that. Yeah, I do have a 6. But this one right here, she's a little bit more of that opal look to it. So it's like a little bit of like a glaze. And she is a 10. She is also 120. Here's the smallest one I've got if you wanted to see her. I'll put her on my finger. There we go. So she's in like a triangle shape. She's also got that opal glaze, but she's got some yellows and greens and oranges. I'm trying to see if I can get her more. Yeah, she's very pretty. Black opal. Every single time I see my black opal pendant at home, I say black opal because it's not. I get mad because I'm like, I was conned. That's not real black opal. That was made to look that way. All right. She is also 120. All of my black opal rings, I believe, are 120. So we went over the 11. We went over the 9. Oh, no. We went over the 10. This is the last one and probably the most flashy out of all of them. This is my size 9. And she is very show-offy. You're like, I will show my husband. Okay. Super pretty. This one's got a lot going on. So again, black opals in sterling silver. Now, unfortunately, that is all of my opals. Hang on. I'm a liar. What are you? Okay. So this one I don't know a whole lot about. I'm going to be honest. But this is a size... Are you a 6 or a... No, okay, definitely a 9. So this is Australian opal. Different from Ethiopian opal and definitely different from black opals. She is very glittery. She, instead of those big globs of color, she has like little sparkles of color. Australian opals are a little bit different from Ethiopian opals, but still opals. And she is a size 9. And she is 80. And going over the prices real quick. So, sterling silver is going up in price. So silver is in high demand and the mining has slowed down. And the thing with silver is they increase the price, especially around the holidays. So sterling silver prices have gone up by 80%, and they are expected to go up another 20% by Valentine's Day of 2026. What are we in? Yes, 2026. So next year. So all of the prices of our sterling silver that we have now are the current prices. These are not inflated at all yet. And we really don't want to. We don't want to do that. But just know that if you are looking around at silver or sterling silver and you're seeing the prices increase and you don't know why, that is why. So keep that in mind as you're shopping. I don't want to say buy now, but that is kind of the way that it's going. People will increase their prices to match the current demand of silver. Which we're not doing, at least not yet. We don't want to. We still have pieces that are looking for homes, and increasing the price is not going to help that. So we want these pieces to find their homes. We want them to be worn and loved and used. And yeah, that is the code that we live by. So before I continue on, is there any stones anyone else wants to see? Since we did go out of the way and grab some opals, is there anything else that anyone would like to see as far as a crystal goes? Otherwise, I'll just kind of run with what I've got on the table. Thank you to everyone who's joining and watching. Very much appreciated. Otherwise, I would just be talking to myself, and I don't want to do that, guys. Our lives do stay up on Facebook for 30 days. So if there is a piece that you're looking at or thinking about, or you want to show somebody to be like, hey, so this, they do stay up. So you can go back and watch. But after 30 days, they do disappear. So that is not our doing. That is Facebook's doing. And that is usually where they stay posted at. So. Anything that you guys want to see? I'm trying to think about like some good stones that I feel like everyone needs right now. Ooh, here's a good one. I have some, I think, on the table right in front of me. So, aquamarine. This is perfect for people that you guys have family over for the holidays. You have people that maybe you don't get along with. Aquamarine. Let's see if I can pull out a ring here. She's a little tiny baby. She is a size 5. So one of the cool things about aquamarine that I don't really see a lot mentioned with other crystals is, hang on, she did not like that position over there. We're going to do this side. Aquamarine is a stone that helps with the tolerance of others. Tolerating other people at work, during the holidays, all the time. If you find that you don't have patience for people, or you're around people that you don't get along with, aquamarine is a stone that helps out with that. The tolerance of others. So, if you need that during the holidays, if you know somebody that has a hard time tolerating people, aquamarine's a great stone for that. So I do have it in some rings. I also do have it in some pendants. But I have a teardrop shaped ring. And she is 45 and she is a size 5. I have the same exact one in a size bigger. We have a size 7. Still also 45. The banding of these ones are very thin, so if you aren't a fan of thick bands, these ones here are great. And they're also very dainty, so if you don't like chunky rings, these ones are very, very, very minimal. So I'll go over a little bit more of some aquamarine here. So yes, the tolerance of others is one of its main things, but it does help with other things. So it encourages, again, that tolerance and responsibility, boosts courage and heightens your intuition, helps let go of emotional issues and achieve closure. It purifies the body, so it's really, really good for meditation. And then it aids in communication and communicating your truth and your feelings. And it's really good for sensitive people. So people that are sensitive energetically, and then also people that might take things a little too personally. Aquamarine helps with understanding that feeling and those emotions. So I've got these ones here. I also have a couple different other shapes of aquamarine. There we go. I have this lotus shape, also like an open flower of aquamarine. It's got tiny little facets on it to give it that sparkle. This one right here is a size 6. And I have this one in a couple different sizes. And she is 50. And then I have this shape here. Oh, this is a tiny one for tiny fingers. This is a size 5. And this is the lotus. So mostly more silver and less gemstone. If you're someone that likes that look a little bit more, it's very, very feminine. So if you're someone that doesn't like chunky things, more of a feminine ring, this is a good one for you. Very dainty, but also very unique. So this one right here is a size 5, and this style is 60. Anything else that people are wanting to see before I move on to the next thing? Again, I do have aquamarine in pendants. I have 2 gold pendants actually that hold aquamarine, and the color combination of gold and that blue is absolutely stunning. It's probably one of my favorite color combos of jewelry that we have. So if you would like to see that, let me know. If not, we will just move on. Anyone doing anything this weekend? Do we have any holiday parties? Are we Christmas shopping? What are we doing? What are we doing? All right. So moving on to another stone that's really good around the holiday times and just good in general, I personally think, is lepidolite. So lepidolite is commonly known as a stone that helps with anxiety, worry, and depression. So this is the first one that I recommend to people that come in needing something to help with calming them down, anxious thoughts, anxiety. Lepidolite is a great stone for that. I have it in rings and I have it in pendants. I just have the rings in front of me right now. So this one right here is I want to say she's a size 6. Okay, get off my finger, please, and thank you, ma'am. And she is 60. Thicker banding, bigger ring. She is stunning. Very, very pretty. And then if you want something with a little fun razzle dazzle, this is unicorn stone. also known as lepidolite with pink tourmaline. So you have two stones combined. From what I have been able to research and look up, it helps a lot with people that have suicidal thoughts. So if you are someone that's a little bit deeper in the, maybe just need a little bit help with your mental health, unicorn stone is supposed to help a lot with that, and it helps you kind of develop a better relationship with yourself. So while lepidolite calms the anxious feelings, unicorn stone helps with that, but also helps with you getting back in touch with yourself because of that pink tourmaline. Well, actually, I'm going to read a little bit from this one because it does have some very um, interesting properties. So let's see here. For those who want a very, very fast crystal app, I use a guide to crystals. I think it was just one of the first apps that I came across, and it's super simple to navigate. They have rarer stones, and they have obviously a lot more of the common stones. It has the geological information, but it also has the healing information and just info about the crystals in general. So if you're looking for a app to help with quick and easy crystal identification and or just crystal metaphysical facts, that's the one that I use. I'm sure there's other ones out there. There might be better ones than this one, but if people want to know where I get my info from. So unicorn stone is a combination of pink tourmaline and lepidolite, and it's actually a recent discovery within like the past couple of years from Madagascar. So it goes by unicorn stone, it goes by lepidolite and pink tourmaline, it goes by lepidolite and rubellite, it goes by pegmatite. It has a lot of different names. Unicorn stone is the most commonly used. So it has a very loving and feminine energy. It's calming and soothing because of the lepidolite. It helps to calm and relax the feelings of anxiety, so you get that lepidolite energy in it. It's a powerful sleep aid, which I think, it makes sense with something that calms your anxiety and depression that can make it hard to sleep. This helps with relieving those feelings that you can, and it helps to open up the heart. So I have that one there, and I have another one. It is a teardrop shape. She is a size 6 as well. She's a little more purple, and well, no, I lied. She's more pink, a little bit darker than the other one. And she is also 60, so the same price. And again, these are old sterling silver prices. These have not been updated to reflect the new rise of sterling silver prices. And I'm just going to keep reiterating that because I feel like it's super important, because you will see an increase in anywhere you go here soon. So just be cautious when purchasing. This one right here is a big old size 10, and not just for the band size, but also for the size of the lepidolite itself. She is a size 10 at 75. Get a lot of stone in that one. And then if you're not a fan of the big cuts or bigger stones, I do have small lepidolites with more of a ornate banding. So you've got like a little bit more detail in the bands. And she is 40. This one is a size 6, but I do have this one in several different sizes. So 40 for this one right here. All right, so before moving on, I'm going to give you guys the option to pick a stone that maybe you want to hear about next. If not, I will just keep it going. Okay, so let's go into this guy because I feel like this is the thing that everyone might want here. I believe this is another size 6 or size 7, probably a size 7. It's a sunstone. And sunstone is an excellent stone to have in the winter time when we don't have any sun. If you're from the Northeast Ohio area where we're at, or just the North Coast in general, or Northeast Coast, where we don't see the sun for like the entirety of the winter, and our winters last a very long time. So let me pop up some sunstone info here. Okay, so sunstone helps with promoting of leadership abilities, so great for managers, bosses, people that need to hone in a little bit more on their leadership skills. It encourages clear thinking, warmth, and strength to help with stress. So where this one doesn't necessarily relieve it, this one gives you the strength to push through it, which I like because sometimes stress is just unavoidable, and things happen that are just unavoidable, and sometimes there is no relief. And sunstone helps with going, okay, here's the thing, here's the problem in front of me. Now we just have to push through it and eventually it'll be over. So it also helps with boosting vitality and longevity, attracts abundance, which we all love, and provides protection from negativity and negative spirits. So sunstone is thought to help relieve seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, by providing warmth, clear thinking, and strength to help alleviate stress, especially during the times of the winter when we tend to get a little bit more sad. I have sunstone rings in multiple different sizes. That was a size 7. I have this one right here that is a size 5. Oh, and I didn't tell you the price. So the one I was just showing you guys, it's a size 7. She is 100. I want to say they all are the same price. Some of them are different shapes though. So this one right here is a size 5 for my little finger friends. And she is also 100. I have another size 5. See, and this is where you guys are going to see the sterling silver price difference, okay? Size 5, same exact thing as the other one. She's an older one. We've had her for a while. Still really, really nice quality. 46. So that is what I'm trying to have you guys understand, where the price of the crystal might not be going up, but the price of the jewelry or the metal is. So older pricing, 46. Newer pricing, 100. Grabbing a couple more. I do have quite a few. Size 7, 100. In that teardrop shape, lots of flash. Another size 7, where she's a little bit more flat. She is a teardrop shape, but a little bit more of a flat stone surface. Still lots of that flash. Also 100. And this right here is a size 8, also teardrop shape. $100. So if you are a size 6 and want a more cost-effective ring, you go with the older pricing one that we have that is $46. Okay, y'all. Any suggestions on where to go before I choose for myself? Hope everyone is doing well on this Friday. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. We talked about pink tourmaline. Or no, we talked about pink tourmaline, but we did not talk about pink topaz. I have some pink topaz here. And I'll go over these and then we will jump into pendants. So pink topaz helps with love, emotional healing, compassion, promoting feelings of affection, peace, and balance. So it's very, very soft energy, especially if you are someone who is feeling a little numb, maybe it's in a little bit more of their masculine energy. This is a good stone to help counterbalance that and give you a little bit more of that feminine. We are looking at older pricing. This is a pink topaz size 5 emerald cut. And she is $60. I also have a pink topaz that is a size 10, same exact emerald cut. She is also $60. And then I have more of a circular cut. I have which one are you? There you go. This one is a size 7. This is a circular faceted shape, and she is $50. She should fit on my finger. There we go. Lots of sparkles. All right. So we'll go into some more pendants, take a break from rings. Okay. Red tiger eye. This is called a kite shape. So there's different colors of tiger eye. We have the traditional tiger eye, which is like a brown color, red tiger eye, which has more of a red burgundy color, and then we have blue tiger eye, which is obviously a little bit more of a blue color. They are all natural, so they come out of the ground this color. They aren't dyed to be this color. So red tiger eye is a strong manifestation crystal. It helps to boost creativity, it awakens passion, and helps to bring focus and motivation to tasks and projects, and boosts confidence in the meantime. So boosting creativity, strong energy, focus, motivation, very much like get it done. Determination, focus, growth, grounding, all of those things. So even while doing all those things, the nice thing about tiger eye and just all tiger eye in general is it helps keep you grounded while doing those things. So it keeps you in the here and the now of focusing on what you have on hand. So this is a sterling silver red tiger eye kite shaped pendant, and she is $50. Going into that normal tiger eye, very similar, except normal tiger eye also helps with courage. It also helps with travel. So helping with bravery, courage, grounding, the motivation to keep pushing through. It is also a prosperity stone. I don't feel like it's talked about a lot when it comes to prosperity, but she does. This is a big, chunkier piece of the normal tiger eye, and she is $80. I'm going to show off this one real quick. So this is tanzanite. Trying to pull up my information. There we go. So this is a double drop smooth tanzanite pendant. Got 2 pieces of tanzanite here. Tanzanite is a rarer stone. It is the blue version of, I want to say it was morganite. Found in Tanzania, which is where it gets its name from. So tanzanite is, and as you can see the price already, she is $155. Again, there's or $150. There's that rarity. And also the sterling silver set, you got that stamped 925 on the back, so you know it is stamped 925 sterling silver. So very strong crystal for spiritual exploration, protection during spiritual work, calming and soothing, especially in the workplace. This is a good workplace stone to keep your cool and composure. Helps with improving communication and relieves worry and fear. She's very pretty. She's also a very unique shape. This stone, or this pendant in general, is made by Starborn Creations. They are located out of Tucson, Arizona, and they mine all of their own crystals. They specialize in high quality stones and high quality metals. I own many Starborn pieces, and they are absolutely stunning. They're timeless. They last a super long time, and we can't get a lot from them often. We get them when we are at the Tucson Gem Show. So if you are wanting something a little bit different from what we normally have and the cuts we normally have, we have some really unique starborn pieces. So that is my tanzanite. So the tanzanite again is $150 for just the pendant. The sterling silver chains do come separately. They are a separate cost. And we'll go over this one. After this, I will probably call it, unless we have anyone who is interested in looking at more stones or more jewelry, or if there is a stone in general that you're just like, show me this, I can do that. So this one right here is also another starborn. And this is danburite. You would think, oh, it looks like a diamond, or it looks like just a very, very shiny quartz. So danburite is named after Danbury, USA. It comes in different shades, like it comes in light pink, it comes in this clear color, it comes in a light yellow brown color, or colorless, so this would be more of a colorless one. And due to its color, it's often mistaken for topaz, but clean and clear pieces of danburite have very distinct spade terminations in them. So that is the difference between them and topaz. So the metaphysical properties of danburite is it helps to relieve emotional pain. It aids you in accepting yourself and other people. It's an excellent for the use of meditation, so it helps in that meditative mindset and space. Calms the mind, and then resonates with the angelic realm. So this is for my angel people. If you're looking to communicate with angels, if you're looking to help with your connection to the angelic realm, danburite is great for that. It's also a hard stone. It's used as a cheaper alternative to diamonds for engagement rings or wedding bands and rings. This danburite here is $170, and she is also a starborn. So the cool thing and what I like about starborn, and a lot of people do this, is their bail has a little lever on it that helps keep it in place and keep it from moving. It's a pretty big bail, so you can put a thicker chain through it or a thinner chain. It has options. And so this would be the front of the pendant, and this would be the back. So you've got the open back, and when you turn it to the side, you see that little point back there? That is danburite. So it can still touch the skin for people that like their crystals touching them and feel like it does more than when it has a solid backing. That is a good option. But this is our danburite. Very unique, and they make excellent jewelry. All right. Go over this one, and then I will leave you guys if we have no more questions about anything. Ooh, there we go. So this one right here is Atlanticite. She is 42. You can see her price right there. And the box chain is 25. So they are separate. Don't have to get them together. So Atlantisite is serpentine and stitchtite combined. So it is two different stones creating its own unique combination. So it is excellent for meditation. It helps to access past life information. Has a soothing and calming vibration to it. It helps to boost your energy levels and is a key prosperity and abundance crystal, which also I don't feel like gets talked about enough. So it is named after the lost civilization of Atlantis and refers to a naturally occurring crystal composed of green serpentine and purple stitchtite. You can see little tiny bits of purple stitchtite in there. And it was found in Tasmania in a small area called Stitchtite Hill. So that is a little fun fact and metaphysical properties of Atlantisite. All right, everyone. Before I go, I wanted to ask if anyone wants me to show anything again, or if you are looking for a certain crystal that I did not show, if you're looking for pendants, if you're looking for rings, let me know. Some new things we got into the store for those local and want to check it out. We have more Evil Eye things. We got some more Evil Eye bracelets of different colors. We've got some new keychains, so good stocking stuffer things. We have some of the new jewelry that we have gone over a little bit of, but there's still definitely a lot of jewelry. We also got new stainless steel pendants. So if you are someone that just likes more metal, we have Medusa in a pendant. We have some more Unks. We have what else? I'm thinking. We got witches knots. A lot of you guys asked about witches knots. So we have some witches knots pendants. We have some more pentacles, some different options of pentacles. We also have we just got our bayberry candles in today. We got our peppermint bark candles in today and some more hollyberry. For those who might not know what to get somebody, we do have a blind date with a Christmas book section or Christmas deck oracle book. They come pre-wrapped and they come with a pack of either instant coffee or instant hot cocoa. So they get a little extra something, and they also get a bookmark that comes with it. So again, those comes pre-wrapped. It's like a surprise for everybody involved. So those are fun if you want to test your intuition, see how well you know your friend, see if you can pick up something that they might like. And who knows, like maybe you get it for them and they absolutely love it. So we are slowly getting we have our Yule table out, but we are slowly putting out more and more. So definitely come in and get your Yule supplies, your end of the year supplies. We have all the calendars out currently. So we have different types of calendars. We have different types of planners. So make sure you're caught up on your organization. We got them. We have them. We did get some new Oracle and Tarot decks in, so come and check those out. And if you are not local to the area, you can always shop at goddesselite.com. We have our list of readers and healers on there if you're someone that's looking for a reading or healing. Please keep in mind that gift cards that you purchase in the store are meant for in-store purchases, and gift cards that are purchased online are used for online purchases, and neither of which will apply to readings and healings. All of our readers and healers are contracted out, so they do not fall under the Goddess Elite items that you can use gift cards on. So just remember and keep that in mind. Don't come in and get a gift card thinking that it will apply for readings, and because it won't. But there are other things that you can definitely get. We do have some handmade candles. We have some handmade soaps and handmade sprays that have recently been added to the store. So some Florida water spray, sage spray, as well as some really cool wood wick candles. All right, y'all. Well, if that is it, if we don't have any further questions, if there's nothing else we want to see, I'm going to put all these rings and everything back on the floor. And I will see you guys next Friday to go over even more jewelry. Have a great weekend. If you're in the area, come and stop by and see what new things we have added to the store.